Hello, Year 2. I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to today's maths lesson. So yesterday we looked at arrays, didn't we? And we learned that if we look at how many rows there are and how many are in each row and how many columns there are and how many are in each column, then we can write different multiplication number sentences. Now today we're going to be looking at making doubles. Now you should have covered this in Year 1, but because we had some time off, I thought it was important to cover it again before tomorrow's lesson, where doubles will really help you. Okay, now before we do that, let's warm up our brains. Here's your flashback for today. So again, there's 4 questions. Question 1, you need to work out 7 multiplied by 10. Okay, and there's some numicon there if you need some help. Number 2, complete the sentence to match the picture. So this time, instead of being given the multiplication number sentence, you need to tell me what the multiplication number sentence would be by looking at the pictures. Now, number 3, this is a slightly trickier one because there are 2 parts to this question. The first part, Dexter has £9 and his mum gives him another £5. So do you need to do addition or subtraction here? And then the second part of the question, Dexter buys a box of chocolates. So with his money, he buys a box of chocolates, which are £4. Okay, do you need to do addition or subtraction for this part of the question? You need to work that out as well. Now, number 4, you need to make the 2 amounts equal. Okay, so on the first side, we have £5 plus 32 pence. And on the second side, we have £5 plus 20 pence plus, and there's a missing amount. So you need to work out what that missing amount is. Okay, pause the video now and have a go at these questions. Okay, should we work through them together to see if you are correct? So number 1, 7 multiplied by 10. Well, if we multiply something by 10, we make it 10 times bigger, okay? So 7 multiplied by 10 is 70. Now, should we count together in steps of 10 to see if we're correct? Okay, you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Brilliant, we got it right. 7 multiplied by 10 is 70. Now, number 2, let's have a look. So the first number in our multiplication number sentence is going to be the amount of groups there are, which is 4. There are 4 groups of apples. And how many apples are in each group? And that will tell us what we need to multiply it by. Yes, that's right, there's 4. Now, did anybody work this out? 4 multiplied by 4. Yes, that's right, it's 16. Fantastic. And you can check that by counting the apples. Now, number 3, the slightly trickier one. So let's do the first part. Dexter has £9 and his mum gives him another £5. So his mum is going to be giving him more money than he already has. So therefore, we need to do addition. We need to do £9 plus £5 because he started with £9 and his mum gave him £5 more. So £9 plus £5 equals £14. Now, the second part of the question. So he's got his £14 and he's going to the shops and he buys a box of chocolates, which are going to cost him £4. Now, if we buy something, we end up with less money, don't we? So we're going to start with the amount he's got, which is £14. We're going to subtract the amount that the chocolates cost, which is £4. So £14 subtract £4 equals £10. So he's going to have £10 now after his mom's given him some money and he's gone to the shops. So number 4, £5 plus 32 pence, which is £5 and 32 pence. And on the other side, we have £5 plus 20 pence, which gives us £5 and 20 pence. Now, we need to work out the missing amount. And to do that, we need to find the difference between 32 pence and 20 pence, okay? And that will give us a missing amount. So if we're finding the difference, we need to do a subtraction. So we need to do 32 pence subtract 20 pence equals 12 pence. Well done if you got that one. Now, to double check, let's add together 20 pence and 12 pence. 20 add 10 is 30, and 30 plus 2 is 32. So there you go. We have the same amount on each side. The amounts of money are equal. They are the same. Now, let's move on to today's learning. So here we have a fishbowl. Now, we've seen this fishbowl before, haven't we? How many fish are in this fishbowl? Yes, that's right. There's 2 fish in the fishbowl. Now, we want to double the amount of fish. So if we double a number, we add the same amount again. So we will do 2 plus 2. Okay, now, What's 2 plus 2? That's right. It's 4, isn't it? So there you go. We have doubled the amount of fish in the fish bowl because now there are 4 fish in that fish bowl. Let's check on our part whole model. So double 2. So we're going to start with 2 in one part. We're going to add another 2 in the other part and put them together, and we'll find our whole, which we said was 4. So double 2 is 4. Now this one, they've already given us the 2 pictures, so we don't need to add another picture. We need to find what double 3 is, okay? So the first hand has 3 fingers up, and so does the second hand. So we need to add them together. So what will our number sentence be? Yes, it'll be 3 plus 3, which is, you can use the pictures if you need help, but if you can do it without the pictures, that's even better. Yes, 3 plus 3 is, let's check on our part whole, 6. Okay, so double 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Okay. Now the next one. How many dots do we have on the one side of the die? Yes, that's right. We have 2. So we're trying to find out double 2. Now, what will our number sentence be if we're working out double 2? Because remember, if we double, we add the same amount again. So yes, it will be 2 plus 2. Now let's use our number line to help us. So we're going to add the first 2. There you go. Now we're going to double it, so add another 2, and that gets us to 4. So 2 plus 2 equals 4, and double is 4. Now, I would like you to pause the video and have a think. We have 4 dots on one side, so we're trying to work out double. Okay, can you come up with the number sentence to work this out and find the answer? Okay, pause the video and have a go. Okay, should we see if you were right? So we start with 4 and we need to double it, so we need to add another 4. Okay, let's check on our number line. So we're going to add the first 4, add another 4, and that gives us the answer 8. Fantastic, well done if you got that right. So double 4 is 8, and 4 plus 4 equals 8. Now, this one, again, I want you to tell me what this picture is showing. So double what is, so double something is something, and then tell me what the addition number sentence is as well, okay, and the answer. Pause the video now and have a think. Okay, let's see if you were right. So how many dots are on the first part of the domino? Yes, that's right, there's 5. Okay, so we're trying to work out double 5. Now, if we're working out double 5, we'll start with 5 in our number sentence, and we need to add the same amount again. So 5 plus 5. Okay, now, if we know our number bonds to 10, we should know the answer to this. But let's check it on our number line. So we've got 5. We're going to add another 5 because we're doubling that, gives us 10. Okay, fantastic. Well done if you got that right. Now this one's a bit trickier this time. Can you remember how many straws? How many are one bundle? Yes, that's right. There's 10. There are 10 straws in a bundle. So we've got one bundle and we've got one left over. So what number are we going to be doubling? What's 10 plus 1? Yes, we're going to be doubling 11 now. What will our number sentence be? So we're going to start with 11 and we're going to double it. So we're going to need to add another 11, aren't we? Now let's have a look with our pictures. So let's add another picture which is exactly the same. So now we don't have one bundle of straws, we have 2. Okay, so there we go. Now what's 10 plus 10? Yes, that's right, it's 20, isn't it? So we have 20 straws, but we can't forget about the individual straws, the ones on their own. So let's add those as well. So therefore we've got 20, and then we need to add a 2, which gives us 22. So 11 plus 11 is 22, and double 11 is 22. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is pause the video and have a go at the worksheet called Year 2 Maths, 14th of January, resource 1, okay? Pause the video and have a go, and when you finish, come back and we're going to do some reasoning. Okay, how did you get on with the worksheet? Should we continue with the lesson? So here we have a reasoning question, and it says, Sunita doubles her sweets, now has 18 sweets. So she's already doubled her sweets, and 18 is the answer. 18 is the whole. How many did she start with? So we need to put these sweets in 2 groups, don't we? To find out what she had to begin with, and then she doubled it to get the amount that she has now, okay? Something plus something is 18, but remember the 2 numbers need to be equal in the number sentence because we're doubling it. Okay, so pause the video now and have a think. Okay, how did you get on? Should we see if you were right? So she has 18 sweets, and rather than doubling it, we're going to halve it, which is the opposite of doubling. So if she has 18 sweets, she would have started with 9 sweets, as half of 18 is 9, or 9 plus 9 is 18. So well done if you got that right, and let's have a look. Oh, I've made the group here. So here we go, I've halved them, and there are 9 in my group. So if she does 9 plus 9, she'll get the 18 sweets that we see. Now let's do another question. This time we need to find the errors in these calculations. So the first one, double 7 equals 16. The second one, double 8 equals 16. Double 6 equals 11. And double 9 equals 18. Okay, so what I would like you to do is pause the video and have a think. Are these calculations correct or incorrect? Okay, let's see if you're right. So the first one, double 7 equals 16. So let's double the amount that there are. There we go. So I've doubled them. There are 2 lots of 7. And how many are there in total? Yeah, that's right. There aren't 16, are there? So we can cross that out. What's the answer instead? What's double 7? 7 plus 7. Yes, that's right. It's 14. So they've got that one wrong. Let's try the next one. Got double 8 equals 16. Okay, so let me double the amount that there are. Here you go, so I've doubled them. There are 2 lots of 8, 2 groups of 8. What is 8 plus 8, or double 8? Yes, that's right, it is 16, so they've got that one correct. Now, next one, we have double 6. So let me double the groups. So we have 6 plus 6, or double 6. And how many do we have in total? We don't have 11, do we? So we can cross that out. How many do we have? Yes, that's right, we have 12. Well done. So double 6 equals 12. 6 plus 6 equals 12. Now the last one, double 9 equals 18. So let's double the amount that we have. And what's 9 plus 9, or double 9? Yes, that's right. It is 18, isn't it? So they've got 2 right, 2 correct, and 2 incorrect. Now, what I'd like you to do now, you've finished the first worksheet, and I want you to have a go at the second worksheet. Now, there are 2 questions on this worksheet, which are very similar to the ones that we've just done. And that worksheet is called Year 2 Maths, 14th of January, Resource 2, okay? Now, when you finish that, if you'd like an extra challenge, there's another worksheet. Now, this worksheet's optional, but it'd be brilliant if you could have a go at it. The other question on that worksheet asks you whether each time you double a number, if the answer will always be even. Now, you remember what even means, don't you? That's right. Okay, so when you finished your Resource 2 worksheet, have a go at Resource 3 worksheet if you'd like to give yourself a challenge. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day, Year 2, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next maths lesson. Bye.